everyone. Welcome to Afro Swag Media and Magazine. My name is Deborah. As always, I'll be your host on this show. And today I have a very special guest, and his name is Marlon. I will let him introduce himself. Do you mind coming closer?
Sure. Hey everyone, my name is Marlon Okereke, and we're here to talk about the International Soccer Tournament coming up. And I'm the founder of the Omaha International Soccer League. So proud to be here and spend this time with you to talk about it. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, you are the founder of OISL?
Yes,
And what does that stand for?
Omaha International Soccer League.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the background, the story behind it, and how you got started.
Well, this started 8 years ago precisely, but I like to say we're 7 years in just because of the COVID year last year. We did not hold any activities. We usually conduct the Omaha International Soccer Tournament. Then afterwards, we celebrated with a gala, which we call the Golden Ball Gala as well. We celebrate player achievements, and we also celebrate special individuals by giving them community awards for their service to the community, which aligns with the standards and vision of the OISL. So I would say when we first started, it was we only had 4 teams to begin with because it was a trial run. I just wanted to see what that would look like on a scale of things, and my vision for it was just because of my involvement in the community and just actually being around the community that inspired me to do it. And the idea is to have players who represent countries where they're from that live locally here in Omaha compete against each other.
Okay, so you just said because of your involvement with the community, can you tell us what is it that you do actually?
Sure. So when I first had this idea, I had a restaurant. It was called Shali's. It was inspired by my mom. I opened it for her because she's a very talented chef.
Mama G.
Mama G. So that's when I had lived in Omaha I came here in 1998. And when this restaurant opened, it was in 2011, I would say, or yeah, I would say about 2000. Well, let's just say 2009, between 2009 and 2011. And I have been a soccer fan growing up, which we call football, by the way. So I've been a fan growing up. I was inspired by, the Nigerian national team, and wearing the green shirt was just something that every young player dreamed about, right? So that began my passion for the game, and then of course, on the world scale, I enjoyed watching other national teams play and enjoyed watching club soccer as well. And when I came to the U.S. as a transfer student, I spent the last 2 years of high school playing soccer, and then I went to college and went to Bellevue University, played there. And after that, I just lost track of the game just because it's not quite as big here in the U.S. compared to the world scale. And now you're seeing the passion generate here in the U.S. And of course, with the success of the women's national team, inspiring a lot of young ladies. So it's been a great boost. The MLS teams have grown over the years, and of course the investment on the youth level has been tremendous. So the U.S. has one of the most resourceful, youth soccer academies here because of all the money that has gone into it and all the resources. So it's been great to witness over the years. So when the restaurant opened, I started to get back into soccer because I got invited because the restaurant, I got a chance to really see the community, and the Togolese community. They had the TSA, Togolese Soccer Association. They would have games, organize tournaments, and travel and compete. And I was invited to go play with them, and I was impressed. And of course, from there I started to get to meet guys from the Kenyan community who invited me to play with them as well. I got invited to play with guys from the Burkina Faso community and start to learn about how diverse we are gradually. And when we started the first tournament, we had 4 teams. I want to give a shout out to them: Cameroon, South Sudan, Burkina Faso, and of course Nigeria. So from there, I just really started to see the vision. When I saw both old and young, you know, come just to celebrate the game, it was just such a moment to behold. Just people coming in from different backgrounds, diverse languages, with the soccer ball as one language. I just loved it. I just loved the connection there. So it inspired me to continue to make it greater. From there, we went to 8 teams. And it wasn't until after the second year we decided to make it a 501c3.
I was going to ask that question, but yeah.
Right. So, and then that's when we went to 8 teams. So we now got the U.S. team. We had a Mexican team, and added some more African teams to it. And gradually, as we continued to expand, we started to, get more teams on there. This year, we're going to have 12 teams.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be huge. We could very well go to 16 because with the 12 committed teams right now, getting calls and, there's more communities that want to get teams involved. So we could, I thought one year we were going to have 20 teams.
Oh, wow.
But everything happens in little phases. So we wanted to make sure we weren't overwhelmed. That's kind of what inspired me to do it, just bringing community together, united them, and learning about them. It's been a great learning experience.
Wow. That's amazing. So you have a busy schedule with your program this year. Can you please tell us about it?
So this year, with COVID being a challenge, securing fields has been a challenge. And of course, with fields, we've had partnerships with some local high schools, and right now the public access is limited just because of COVID. So we were able to make that happen. Been some last minute adjustments and a waiting game and just seeing what availability of fields was like. So we're finally there, and we're gonna have the games at Papillion Recreation Landing, which is a new facility that is pretty nice, turf fields, and we also gonna have a couple of games at Bellevue Soccer Fields, and we have a couple of games at Miguel Keith Field, which is owned by the Simple Foundation. So I'd like to shout out to all those organizations, for us to be able to make it happen. And after the tournament, we're gonna have the Golden Ball Gala. The Golden Ball Gala will be in August. So August 13th is where we have it booked. It's gonna be at the barn in Bennington. So it's a fundraiser as well. We're looking forward to the program. We're looking forward to providing awards to individuals very deserving of it. And also we want to celebrate our 7th year. So it's going to be really big, and looking forward to it. And we also use that opportunity to share the vision of where we're headed as well, because I've always tried to set the bar high every year. I try to be innovative and, make it a rewarding experience for the players. And I use this platform also to learn about the community and what they need, because I like to connect other organizations as well with communities. So it's been amazing to find out, okay, if there's a need here, could be housing, job related, we want to be at the forefront to be a conduit to solve these issues. Even if we don't solve it ourselves, align with someone who can. So a lot of these communities are secluded. So we want to get an opportunity to expose them, bring them out, so that we could celebrate with them, celebrate together, and, try and help each other out.
All right. We'll continue with, you said something about innovation. Before we get back to that, we'll take a very short break and we'll be back. Don't go away. Thank you so much for staying with us and continue to watch. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Are we on mute?
Let's see, sugar.
I think we're on mute.
You think your pictures and share pictures of it. I'm so glad that it's finally happened. Lexi Sugar.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us. So we have today Marlon Okereke. He is a founder of Omaha International Soccer League. Did I say it right?
Yes.
OISL. They have a lot of things going on, amazing programs this year. And he was telling us about the vision and then innovation, what new that he is bringing to soccer in Omaha and worldwide this year. So,
Sure. Well, thanks again for the opportunity. I want to say it's been a tremendous honor to go this far and sustain at this level. It's tough. It's been challenging, and I've received pretty good compliments. For example, from Nebraska State Soccer, as far as putting this kind of tournament together, it really means a lot. And of course we all know who they are, and they've been operating at the level they have, and for them to actually come in and say that's very humbling. And we always try to keep that momentum going. One of the things I wanted to talk about is the video camera. So
okay.
the video camera. You wanna do
Sure.
the honors? Open it,
Sure.
check it out.
So we have here, it says VEO camera. It's a camera inside?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
I hope nothing really bites me.
yeah, just go ahead and put your hand in. We'll see.
All right, let me see. This is.
So you can take that out. So that's the camera itself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's heavy, guys. So this is what we have inside of that amazing box. And wow, are you sure this has a camera inside?
Yeah.
What are these two things?
Yeah. So those are two 4K lenses in there, and she's exaggerating by saying it's heavy.
It's heavy.
So it weighs less than 1 kilogram, and it makes it very portable to transfer it for any games home and away. And it's a 180-degree camera that operates with artificial intelligence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it has a powerful battery. You know, it also can record with 30 frames per second, which is pretty innovative. So it has enough storage to record several matches, and it's something that we're introducing to the tournament this year. I'm really excited about it. And you know, one of the nice things about it is when you upload the video on the platform, it can actually tag players as well. So you can create highlight videos of players. You could focus on different parts of the game, like when there's a goal, it could actually identify the goal. You know, it can identify kickoffs, it can identify corners. You could actually draw situations when you're analyzing the game. So players are pretty visual in any sport, right? So in my involvement in soccer over the years, I've been a coach. You know, when I first started coaching soccer, it was with Sport in Omaha, and I've coached my son, and of course coached other players, and I've coached in different platforms over the years. I've always believed that film is the best way to study as a student of the game, because the game is really 90% mental and 10% athletic ability. You see, so you know, when you see guys that could really do amazing things, they really are students of the game, and they're visual, because a lot of it may not even be visual on film, but you can go watch some of your favorite players, and then you could study the moves. You watch them do live, and then you incorporate that to your game, and you can practice, right? But now film is taking it to a different level if you started from an early age, right? So I feel like with this, this is going to be innovative for us, and we'll be able to focus on the players. We'll be able to expose the really great players I've seen over the years, and provide opportunities for them to get scouted. Now, the nice thing about this, what's amazing is this was made in Denmark back in 2016.
Interesting.
And I was wanting to figure out a partnership to really have, consistent film on the players. I thought about Ricardo, right? Ricardo is, it's a company that a lot of high school athletes and, even some college players, use to help them create videos, right? And I was like, well, if I could get this portable device, transferable, this is the best investment that I think I've ever made, especially with the OISL, right? I think this is really it for the next level. And I could really see this video camera being introduced a lot here in the US. I don't think it's received its fame yet. You've seen it in Europe, but I think this is really next level. So,
wow, that's amazing. Are you going to have like a demo?
Yes. So there won't be a demo here on this show, but our first game is going to be May 22nd, the tournament, and you're going to see promotions on it on social media.
Can I put it here?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually before that, there'll be some friendlies being organized between the teams to get ready for the tournament. And the plan is to try and introduce that, just to prepare players to see what this is all about and look forward to it.
Interesting. You said May 22nd?
May 22nd.
And where is it at?
So the first weekend of the tournament, on that Saturday and Sunday of May 22nd, is going to be at Papillion Recreation Landing, the soccer fields. And then the following weekend, it's going to be at Bellevue Soccer Fields. We'll have some games at Miguel Keith Field. And then the finals and the third place match will be back at Papillion.
Nice.
So
and when is that?
That's going to be on Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Okay.
Yep.
Memorial Day. Is it May 30th?
May 30th.
Okay,
Yep.
May 30th. All right. So May 22nd, and then the weekend after that.
Correct.
And then finals.
Yep.
Do you say finals?
Finals will be Memorial Day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Memorial Day, and then the gala. You said that is going to be in August.
Gala is in August 13th.
And that is in Bennington.
That's going to be in Bennington. It's called the Barn. It's a historical event center. So it's going to be lovely. It has 3 levels. We're planning to use 2 of them at least to make it something nice. And you know, I think everyone deserves to come out dressed fancy and nice and listening to some great music and enjoying the company and sharing about what we've achieved in this organization and celebrating the players. And I want to say something that's very important. We wouldn't get to this level if not for the player support.
Right.
So as tough as it is to bring people together, I really appreciate the opportunity I've been given and the belief the players have had in me to provide this opportunity. So I think there's still some gaps that we're trying to see get closer. Soccer here in the United States, I think there's still some diversity gaps that we need to get addressed. We don't see enough diversity in administration roles. We don't see enough diversity in specific roles, and we could use more referees, more linesmen, more coaches, and of course diversity in the players as well. So I think that those are still some challenges that we can very well overcome, and I hope to play a role in that.
So are they currently practicing?
Yes, they're practicing.
And how is that going?
It's going pretty well. I've had a chance to communicate with the managers of the teams and get invited to practices so I could do some recording and take some pictures and speak a couple of encouraging words to them and answer any questions they have about the tournament. So it's could be a little challenging because of my schedule, but I try to make it out and find out if there's any way I can help support them.
That's really amazing. So tell me about, I'm fascinated about this. So do you open this thing or?
Nope. So you could stand it on a tripod.
Okay,
So,
and that's why we have this.
Yes.
Okay.
So that way, from the top angle, you can, get all the games. Yeah.
Okay. And it's called Vio camera?
It's called a Vio camera.
And this was made in
Denmark.
And you got it to Omaha in the Midwest?
Midwest, yes.
Cornfield.
Yes. Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah, trying to open those doors to Omaha. Omaha is I believe, is going to get recognized here for some of the talent that we have. It's very easy to overlook the talent here, but Omaha is starting to get recognized, and I'm seeing and I'm talking not just even soccer, but I see it in football, American football, and even basketball. We're producing some pretty good talented players here that are being scouted nationally. So and soccer is going to be right in the mix. So I'm excited to say that I've been talking to some organizations based in Europe to provide that access here, so that they can come in and take a look at some of the amazing players we have.
Oh, wow.
I've seen a lot of them over the years, and I feel terrible because these guys have talent, they need opportunities. And the club level, college level, a lot of times they come out of the pipe and there's no follow-up. And of course, players there's some players that can't even afford to be in a club, or go to college, so there's a lot of challenges that I'm hoping to work with a team to address and provide some opportunities.
So will this be the first time that you're having people from Europe come to Omaha? Well,
this will be the first time, and how that relationship is going right now. We just came out with a press release, with an organization based in London that is playing their role in connecting players with their national teams of heritage, and they're focused on the Caribbean and African continents. Okay, so for example, CONCACAF, that deals with the Caribbean nations, and that consists of U.S., Mexico, Honduras, El Salvador, and some of the other countries within that Americas region, right? And we have those teams I mentioned are all part of the OISL.
Oh, wow.
So we have a Honduras team that has been a tournament winner, and we've had an El Salvador that was the tournament winner last year, Honduras the year before, and I've seen some great talent, coming through the ranks, and of course we have Africa represented, the CAF region, so the organization, the International Heritage Federation Association, the co-founders, I've been communicating with them for a couple of months, and they like what we're doing, and of course I love what they're doing, and they're pretty innovative, and this is something that we're looking forward to a continuous partnership, and being able to have the video camera here to be able to do our role in the scouting department, study film, create clips, help expose these players to get represented. That's huge.
Yes,
that's huge.
Absolutely.
And of course, I've also made connections, with another organization based in Holland as well. There will be a press release coming out pretty soon.
Oh, wow.
That organization is called Joga. Kevin, amazing guy. I've had the privilege of getting to know, and we're talking about opportunities to have like a showcase camp, right? So they're going to take a look at some of the players, and of course, having a video camera when no one can be physically here, we're doing our part at least to promote the players. So.
That's amazing.
And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Right.
So what's the long-term vision? Like, where do you see, when you think about 5 years from now, what do you see?
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a little bit, and I have my reasons for that.
All right.
Because there's a lot of things in the works right now, and when the opportune time comes, we're going to talk about it.
Right.
Now, as far as the OISL division, we want to grow. We want to grow, possibly to 24 teams if we can, right? It's very doable. It's very doable. You'll be surprised all the communities that we can get, all the nations that we can get.
Right here in Omaha.
Right here in Omaha.
Okay.
And I want to add Lincoln to it.
Okay.
So, for example, we have the Iraqi team coming down from Lincoln. Okay. Shout out to Saba if you're watching. He's the captain of the Iraq team. So we have an Iraq team for the first time here in this tournament coming down from Lincoln. Over the years, we've had players come down from Iowa. So it's very possible that we can, in the bordering Midwest territories, we can get more players. So we could really see this growing. And right now, we're looking for land. Okay, so that is a focus of mine. To identify the challenge of fields. So the more fields we can get, the easier it is to accommodate as many teams as we can. I never want to be in a position to turn down any team. As long as we have the right number, even number of teams, we can do it. So that's part of that vision.
So what are your current needs?
Well, fields, access to fields, and I'll say that a little bit more support, from not just the soccer community, but anyone else not really involved in soccer that really sees the amazing way soccer is really bringing the community and bringing unity together. So we could probably use a little bit more. But other than that, we're taking it day by day, year by year, and doing the best we can to pull through.
So what should people expect when they come to the gala?
Well, so I have a gala team that's going to do a great job. We've always tried to improve every year. When we do the gala, we always try to set the bar every year as well. It's going to be nice when you first walk in. We're going to have some good music to set the tone. Social hour and unlimited drinks.
Oh, wow.
Unlimited drinks.
Okay, say that one more time.
Unlimited drinks. So, libations are going to be good. We're going to have a buffet. So, you're going to come and have a good time. And I want to give a shout out to, we're going to have film. We're going to have a short film.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna have a short film that's going to be in the works for the tournament, and we're going to eventually have a documentary as well. The documentary, there's no release date scheduled, but shooting is going to begin. But at least we intend to have a short film for the gala as well.
Nice.
Okay. And I meant to say I want to give a shout out to my guy Daniel De Lemos. He's done an amazing job for us. And if you go on our website, OmahaInternationalSoccer.org, you're going to see our history, and then you're going to see some of the short films on there that he's helped produce. And he sees a passion of what we're doing, and it's really great that he's a part of this project as well. And he's putting a pretty nice team together to help see that. I'm a big fan of media and what it does to inspire. Right. So we want to be an organization that inspires. So those are some of the things to look out for. You're going to see lovely people dressed very well, dressed to impress, happy to come out and have a good time and network and meet people. You're going to see that, and you're going to see all this. You're going to see a couple of the players there. You're going to see awards handed out. You're going to see the teams receiving their checks. So the first place prize for the OISL is $2,000. Second place is $1,500. Third place is $1,000. So we want to reward these teams, and we want to reward the best player of the tournament, and then give out community awards. So we want to celebrate the 7th year. So that's really what this is about as well. So
we have Tiffany Gamble. She said, "Good evening, everyone." Hi, Tiffany. Thanks for watching. And then the gala sounds like it will be amazing. Awesome. Yes, it will be amazing.
There you go. Yeah, we're hoping to get promotions out for it sometime here shortly.
So you mentioned the website. It's Omaha International Soccer.org. Okay.
Yes.
And beside the website, how can we get in touch with you for those, that are wanting to help? And
I'll give you my phone number on the air right now. Hey, it's public, so 402-853-1949, and you can call me, text me. My email, marlon.okereke@gmail.com. So you reach me anytime, and I'll be happy to get to you.
And you guys are on all platforms like Facebook, Instagram.
We have a Facebook page, we have an Instagram page, we have a Twitter page. You can find us there. The website could link you to those platforms.
All right. And anything I forgot to ask, or anything you wanted to add?
Well, I feel like this has been a great opportunity for me to share about the upcoming tournament, and just want to thank all the teams, all the players over the years. We've had some teams over the years that can't be a part of the tournament this year just due to other challenges, and it's really tough, because if you're not actively playing, and if you don't really have the youth taking up that mantle to continue, it gets tough, Right. So we want to try and reach the youth as well with what we're doing. We want to help these communities, grow, and we've had some teams like Cameroon that has been the winner of the tournament 2 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
And we can't get a Cameroonian team. So I miss having a Cameroonian team, and there's only a few active players right now, so we'll like to see that come back. It's going to be great for the community, but yeah, other than that, I'm very thankful to be here. I'm thankful to my current board members, and the volunteers who do a heck of a job, believing and persevering through it. I would mention names, but I don't know if you have enough time for that.
Oh yeah, we have
but,
time. I was actually going
so
to, before we go, I was actually going to ask about COVID-19 and how that, affected. I know last year you didn't have any
right.
events or
Mhm.
any activities due to
Yeah.
COVID-19, but with the activities that have resumed and the first tournament or the first game coming up May 22nd, what are the measures that you guys have taken?
Well, you know, throughout the history of the tournament, we've been working to get a bigger crowd
Mhm.
than we have. I'm curious to see how that's going to look like this year. We've really had some decent turn-ups
Okay.
and crowds,
Mhm.
but you know, there's really not much you can do except everyone practice, good habits, social distancing,
Right.
and just take proper protocols. We are going to provide some food, and we're going to have some we're going to have some food vendors there. I think
Mhm.
maybe one or two there, so that way, they can just enjoy the game and feed their stomachs. We do plan to have a DJ or two at the
Okay.
games, to entertain the crowd.
Mhm.
We'll love to see, families there, which we've seen in the past. Kids come out and run around and support their loved ones if they're playing on the field. I mean, it's such an amazing feeling just, to see, sons and daughters cheering for their dads or brothers and sisters cheering for their, brother on the field, because now they're looking at a local hero, right? So it's not always an international hero you see.
Right.
I remember the year Nigeria won the tournament, my son, carried the medal, and we went out to eat at Dairy Queen, and he was showing everybody there at the restaurant, Daddy's medal.
Oh wow.
Dad won the tournament. So we have some pictures there. So we've had some fun memories over the year. PACE, Police Athletics for Community Engagement. They've been good friends of ours. They've given us some fields. So we've made some good friends over the years. Simple Foundation, is also one of them. They're doing amazing things right now, especially building the youth club that they have, and of course, that's what I love about this. So it's really tough because we need to find ways to still come together despite being separated because of COVID. So
Right.
we're curious to see how things turn out. But again, I will advise everyone, come out and take proper measures and,
Right.
still find a way to enjoy the game.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for allowing you to, know a little bit more about OISL,
Thank you.
Omaha International
I
Soccer
appreciate it.
League.
It's an honor.
You're welcome. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. And be safe out there. Until next, bye bye.